Glad you're here at Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, home of the Reds since 2003. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Pittsburgh Pirates.
Just about set to go now. And pitching in this game, Paul Skeens.
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
All right, ready to go here. Now at the plate, TJ Friedl. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time, and an easy out to start the game. Here's the lineup for the Reds. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Oh, Boog, I think when you got a guy that's this talented on the mound, you got to find ways to disrupt his rhythm, make him uncomfortable a little bit. The guys that can handle the bat and perhaps, bunt for a base hit, get him moving off the mound. If you're in the box and he seems to be just in a flow, step out, mess up his timing, somehow try to get in his head a little bit. And then when he does come in the zone, you may only get one pitch. You better not miss it.
Foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that time. And Singy, as a team, you need to make the most of the very few opportunities he's going to give you, right?
Absolutely. And if you don't get to guys like this a lot of times early, once they really settle in, it's going to be the later innings that they hand that ball over to a reliever if they do at all.
And that's off the inside edge. Full count now. Upstairs, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So digging in, Matt McLain. Skeens throws to first. There goes the runner. Pitch misses. Save. De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Runner goes again. That's in for a strike. Save. That's 2 stolen bases now for Elly De La Show. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
And a breaking ball misses outside. 1 away with a runner at third. Up the middle. Kiner-Falefa throws to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit for the Reds. That one at triple digits.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Next offering misses, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 1-2. Outside with a breaking ball.
2-2.
Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates coming up. And we're back. Towing the slab in today's game, Hunter Greene.
It's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
At the plate for Pittsburgh,
Leading
Tommy
off for the
Pham.
Pirates, right fielder Tommy Pham.
And the first offering is not close. Greene, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. That catches the outside corner, and it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball, 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 1-1. And he can't come up with it. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's the Pirates lineup now. And it's clear the most important job they have today is getting to the starting pitcher early and often.
No doubt about that. That's the best way to disrupt a game. But can they do it? Certainly something for us to pay attention to in this one, partner.
2 outs, base is empty. O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. And that misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. And another ball. There's a strike.
That splitty's a pretty nasty pitch. Explodes out of the hand. Looks like a fastball, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Just missed.
3-1.
Ground ball up the middle. Oh, nice play from his backside. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
This is great work by the shortstop. He makes the throw across the diamond after the dive and just wasn't able to get it there in time. But I love how much he put into that play. And on the other side, he was really giving it his all down the line as well. Nice play on both ends.
So 2 down. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. And that one goes straight to the backstop. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
Two outs and one in scoring position. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
That was straight queso right there.
Cruz at second with two down. Tap foul at the plate. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. We move to the second here in Cincinnati. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. Second inning set to go. Digging in, Jake
Fraley.
Fraley measures 6 feet even, hitting fifth in today's lineup. Usually in left, but today he's starting in right field.
So the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-2. Swing and a chopper out to short. On to first. One up, one down.
Batting sixth, first baseman Spencer Steer.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. Just missed.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Pitch misses there, and the count is 2-0. Strike one.
2-1.
One out, base is empty. Next pitch misses. 3-1 now.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point in that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
One down, base is empty. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
And the 1-0. That one fouled off. And a foul ball. And a 1-2. That one missed.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Strike 3. Good luck hitting the cover star. Reds go down quietly. They lead it 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Here's Joey Bart now.
Joey Bart.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
Green back to work. Fastball for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Way out front for strike 2. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And that's down and away. Next pitch misses way outside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a ball softly hit out into left center. De La Cruz makes the catch, and there's one down.
Batting 6th, first baseman Billy Cook.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Billy Cook. This is a guy who's in the lineup first and foremost because of what he contributes defensively, Chris. And when you talk about preventing runs from being scored, this guy is a big contributor.
I was always told it's hard to take you off the field when you play really good defense, especially at a premier position, and that's what he does.
Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1.
The hitting's going to come around. He's going to figure it out. But right now, his big asset is the way he plays the game on defense.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Baseman Nick Gonzalez.
Nick Gonzalez, the next to hit. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Ow!
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
2 strikes. Two balls, two strikes.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Bucks go down quietly. They trail here 1-0. On to the third
Leading
inning,
off
and
for
now the
Cincinnati,
DH,
the
Gavin
designated
Lux.
hitter, Gavin Lux.
First
That's the
pitch
ball.
doesn't find the zone.
One ball, no strikes.
Just missed. Ground ball to the
No,
right
that's
side,
foul.
and it goes just foul. Here's a 2-2. Just
No,
off
that's
the
the ball.
inside edge.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. And a 3-2. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
Love how he
Batting
became
ninth,
a really
left
tough
fielder,
out with
Austin
2 strikes right
Hayes.
there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And now it's Austin Hayes. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
One ball, one
In the
strike.
dirt. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Lux stands at second with no outs. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air. Gonzalez. 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing
Now
on
batting
it. Just got
shortstop,
underneath it a little
Ellie
bit and popped
De
it
La
up.
Cruz.
So 2 down now, and here is Ellie De La Cruz. Late with the swing there.
Just a bit tardy
No ball,
there. Not
one
sure if
strike.
he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
The shortstop takes the ball. So now 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Runner at second. 2 down. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at Great American Ballpark, bottom of the inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And there's a ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Batting 9th.
Isiah Kiner-Falefa up to the plate.
Kiner-Falefa.
First offering misses badly for ball 1. One down, base is empty. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count 1-2. And that's in the dirt. That misses. Full count 3-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one out to right. Fraley snags it for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So the batting order turns over.
Pham.
Here's Tommy Pham. His first at bat was a strikeout. And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs.
1-1.
Upstairs.
1 strike.
Fought off foul.
Full count.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Fraley should have it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they go quietly there. 3 innings complete. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in Cincinnati. Now here is Matt McLain.
Matt McLain.
That one at triple digits.
Well, these Reds showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Reds registers the punch out and hits 101.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Here's the Reds catcher, Tyler Stevenson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That misses, and the count even 1-1. Up the middle, and that squirts through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. Grounded out his first time. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Cook to second, and they'll just get the 1.
Now batting, first baseman,
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
So up next, Spencer Steer. First pitch, not close. Fraley off of first with 2 away. Pickoff throw. Fraley back in on the dive. The 1-0. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Cook makes the play, and that is that. Reds leave 1, but they lead it 1-0. And we're back. Bottom 4, Bryan Reynolds here.
Left fielder, Bryan Reynolds.
That one finds the corner, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Good eye right there.
1 and 2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you have to respect the upper 90s velocity. Man, it is hard to catch up to.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. Reached on an infield single his first time. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
One down, base is empty. That one missing inside. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Steer takes it himself. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th.
Now
he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's McCutchen. Went down on strikes his first time through. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
0-1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Down in order go the Pirates. And it remains 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th. Stepping in, Jeimer Candelario. Skeens back to work. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Rips one to right. And foul ball. Oh, 0-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
And that skips in the dirt.
Strike.
Strike 3. Skeens says sit down.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Gavin Lux.
And now it's Gavin Lux. Doubled his first time up. And that's fouled off. Lux measures 6 feet 2 inches. 27 years old. A former first-round pick back in 2016. One down, base is empty. That's off the inside corner. 1-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one moves his feet. Battling here as he fouls it away. Next offering down in the dirt. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And they'll do it again.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. About to see the 11th pitch of the at-bat here. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity and elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Austin Hayes, the next to hit for the Reds. Swing and a miss. Movement in the bullpen. Carmen Mlodzinski loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Ferguson also getting ready. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Up next for Cincinnati, center fielder TJ Friedl.
So the lineup flips over. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, TJ Friedl. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Hayes off of first with 2 away. And now 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Two outs. Stays alive. Foul ball, still a 1 and 2 count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Whiff number 9 for him in this game. 9. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Joey Bart. And the first offering is not close. That one is absolutely belted. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Now it's going to be Billy Cook. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
That's outside, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Top of the zone for a called strike. Next offering is downstairs.
1-1.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-2. One out and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Right through there for a strike. Man at second. And the count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
That missed by a lot, and it's 3-2. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and misses, struck him out. Throw to first. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing.
Now pitching for
We're back,
the Pirates.
and they make a change to start the
Number
6th.
50.
The new pitcher, Carmen Mlodzinski.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Well,
Leading
one-run
off
game.
for the Reds,
Now, Ellie De La
shortstop, Ellie
Cruz.
De La
A
Cruz.
strikeout and a walk. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
Well, these Reds really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. They really made that opposing starter work in this one. Ran his pitch count up, and now they've got an opportunity to continue making things difficult on the bullpen. And no, they haven't broken through in a big way in the runs column, but with the way they're grinding out at bats, it definitely feels like there's potential for more coming.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
McLean batting with 1 down takes a strike. Meanwhile, Activity in the bullpen. Kyle Nicholas preparing to come on if needed. Up and in at 1-1. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Check swing. Now to look down to first. And Earl Hendricks punches him out. That's a strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson.
Tyler
1 for 2. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1.
Here's your 1. Line drive, and that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Jake Fraley.
Next to hit, Jake Fraley. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And another ball.
Ball. 2 balls, no strike.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Stevenson around second. Headed for the plate. Relay throw home. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So it's no runs on 2 base hits. No errors and 1 left on base. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. Back here in Cincinnati, here is Isaiah Kiner-Falefa. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Cincinnati bullpen has some movement. Emilio Pagan, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Rogers getting loose as well. Fastball for a strike. Fastball in for a strike, and the count is 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Now batting, right
Tommy
fielder,
Pham, the next Pirate to hit.
Pham.
In there at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And that one fouled off. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control,
Now
autopilot,
batting,
just
left
dominating
fielder,
these hitters.
right
It doesn't look like it's a fun
Reynolds.
at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. You got to put a ball in play.
Reynolds up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Fly ball down the line. brings it in for the third out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. In now for the Reds, Spencer Steer. And the first offering, a fastball for a strike. And delivers outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
To third. Hayes to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Now batting Jeimer Candelario, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First pitch misses. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
One down, base is empty. Gloves it on the dive. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Man, oh man, that ball was absolutely smoked.
Now
Triple-digit exit velocity. He dives, and I'm just shocked that the ball stayed in his mitt. Looked like he was going to put a hole in his glove.
Gavin Lux getting ready to hit. And that is downstairs. Ball 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is fouled back. Swings through that one.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far, they've been doing a great job holding that deficit at 1.
That one inside. Look out. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. In the air, left side. Reynolds gets under it. He's there. He's got it. And that is that.
Now pitching for
The
Cincinnati.
left-hander on now, Taylor
Number
Rogers.
55.
Well, the best
Taylor
relievers love the
Rogers.
opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
3, 4, 5
Leading
due
off
up for the home team.
Pirates.
Here's the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. First
One ball,
offering misses
no strike.
badly for ball 1. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Whoa.
That one misses. 3 balls, no strikes.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one finds the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
No outs, runner at first. Andrew McCutchen, the next Pirate to hit. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
All over that one right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. Really important at bat coming up now.
This is Joey Bart. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Calls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Pirates, first baseman Billy
Manager out of the
Cook.
dugout, and he's going to make a change. Taylor Rogers will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
So a new arm out of the bullpen for
Number
the Reds,
64.
Tony Santillan.
Tony
These are the
Santillan.
spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Billy Cook digs in now. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
And now it's even up.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. On a line. 2 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Up next for the Pirates, Nick Gonzalez. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
One strike. Two
on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Pirates.
and a new arm on the mound to start the
Number
8th.
60.
Dennis Santana.
Just trying to keep this one close here,
Santana.
and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, one-run
Leading off
game,
for the
and
Reds,
ready to
left
hit now for
fielder,
Cincinnati,
Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. Right side. Pham under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, the center fielder, T.J. Friedl.
T.J. Friedl will hit next. Santana, a 6'2 righty, 190 pounds, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. And that one is lifted in the air. Reynolds gets under it. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Elly
Two
De
down,
La
base
Cruz.
is empty. Next for Cincinnati, Elly De La Cruz. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Caleb Ferguson, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Holderman getting cranked up as well. Two down, nobody on. Popped up. Cook in position. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. Last half of the eighth coming up. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Ke'Bryan Hayes.
Santiago back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
Swings through that one for strike two.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. One away.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this eighth inning.
Now
Down one. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just trying to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Tony Santiago done for the day, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for Cincinnati.
Emilio Pagan on to
Number
pitch here.
15, Emilio Pagan.
Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, the next Pirate to hit. And that one fouled off. This to center field. Flashes the leather on the run and catch. Two away now.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
And now the right fielder, Tommy Pham. 0 for 3 in this one. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. Still behind by a count of 1-0. New inning getting started. In now for the Reds, Matt McLain.
Leading off for Cincinnati, second baseman Matt McLain.
Pitch is in there. 0-1. Bullpen action for the Pirates. Caleb Ferguson loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. There's the strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next one just misses. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
Foul ball.
Splits the plate. No balls, 2 strikes. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A little bit low.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And down on strikes. And now 2 gone.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Two outs, base is empty. Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. 1 for 3. Swinging a foul straight back.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
That one's in there. 0-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No runs, no hits, no errors. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Reds 1 and the Pirates nothing. Alexis Diaz on to try and close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Leading off
Well,
for the Pirates,
1-run game at the plate for Pittsburgh. Brian Reynolds 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And he hits a ground ball right side down the line, and it's foul. One-run game, bottom 9. And that is out of play. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foot slider ties him up, struck him out.
Man, it's so difficult as a hitter to get on plane with that pitch. It's breaking down and in, and you've got to find a way to match the plane. And if it's nasty like that one, bite at the end. Most times you're swinging over the top and walking back to the dugout.
O'Neal Cruz, the next Pirate to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
0-1.
Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. for a base hit. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Diaz keeping him close.
He's got plus speed, but in this situation, all eyes are going to be over there trying to keep his lead tight.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Lifted in the air, right center field. Fraley getting an angle on it. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
So they're down to their final out. And here's the catcher, Joey Bart. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Big situation right here. You got some speed over there at first base. He represents the tying run. Question is, do you send him and get him in the scoring position, or do you let that batter swing and maybe put you ahead? Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
1 strike away. And that one way outside. And the count is 1-2. Got him! And that's the ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.